join Atomy? Why did I join? Why did I join it? Well, again, it was because of Dolly. Dolly kept praying and praying that one day she'll be able to contact me, and they did with Febby. They prayed together. They talked about me all the time. One night, or probably a lot of evenings. And you know, the law of attraction, that's the universal law. And after that, 2 days after they'd been talking about me, I called Dolly in Australia, and she told me what happened to her. And she said, "This is a new business, Mrs. Black. This is the product, and I would like you to join." And I said, yes, I love the concept of the product. It's global, it's digital, and I love it that you're well now, you're cancer-free, and basically it's FDA approved here in the United States. It's also patented. So what more can I say? I can actually promote it here in America and all over the world. So I joined right away. And besides, joining Atomy was one of the best decisions that I did in my life, because I've been in the networking business, as Amalia indicated a while ago. Why? Why am I so impressed with the company? Because of the mastage strategy. What is that? It means mastage is coined from two words, mass and prestige. What does that mean? So Atomy products equals mastige, meaning that they develop and manufacture masses of products. It's also good for the general masses because the price is absolute. It's very reasonable. In spite of the fact that it is also intended for the general masses, they have maintained the quality, which is prestige. That's why we call it mastige strategy. And this is the way of penetrating the market, the international market. What are the members? What are the types of members in Atomy? There are two. We have the consumers and the business partners. The consumers are those who just like to purchase and use the product, and that's okay. They also have an ID, and they have also a particular password. But if they want to continue with the business, just like in my case, and just like in the case of everybody else present, we call ourselves the business partners, because we saw the significance of the company. We saw the efficacy of the products, and we saw that, you know, I believe that we can heal the world from all kinds of diseases. I also believe that these particular products that we have enumerated and explained are actually the vaccines to any kind of diseases there are. All right, so let's move on. When I say mastige, all right, let me just give you some important data regarding the validity of this absolute product equals absolute price. You know that the toothbrush that Febby was explaining a while ago with golden particles, according to the latest information and according to the latest statistics around the world, we sell one toothbrush every second. And how many seconds are there in one day? How many seconds are there in one day? There are actually, anybody who has a computer mind? Well, there are actually 86,400 seconds in one day. So that means that we're selling 86,400 toothbrushes in one day. So in 2019, and this is during the pandemic period, we have a record sales of 30 million toothbrush. That is the meaning of mastige. And not only that, our flagship product, Hemohim. Hemohim has been the number one for the 5 consecutive years across the direct selling industry. It's been number one for 5 years. Can you imagine that? And skincare, our absolute skincare set, it's number 3 in the direct selling industry. It's the most saleable cosmetic in the beauty department of Atomy. So that's why they call it absolute product equals absolute price. Now, let's talk about membership. I would like you to focus on this. There is no investment. It is zero investment because there is no membership fee. Remember that. Because in other networking companies, yeah, the average amount of registration would tantamount around 8,000 pesos in the Philippines to probably 9,000 pesos. And that is, you have to pay that in order to become a member. And that particular registration comes with it some products. So you need to pay that to qualify as a member. In Atomy, there's no need. But we have some requirements. You should be at least 18 years old, and you should have a tax identification card. If you don't have that, then you can use your NSO birth certificate. Well, the chairman said, why do I have to let people pay? They come in for free, they use the product. If they like the product, they'll come back and pay again and purchase again. That's as simple as that. So why do we choose Atomy besides the fact that there's no registration fee? Well, I would like to summarize everything else. I would say my office is the world. My office is the world because it is a global online digital platform. So you can sell anywhere, everywhere around the world. You can recruit anybody in all the other countries around the world. And that is phenomenal, my dear members. Not only that, there is no website fees. You'll be given a website for free. You do not have to purchase right away in order to join. There are no requirements with regards to purchasing products every month. You only use one member ID, and that ID of yours, together with a password, can access all the Atomy branches around the world. So that means it is a global business. I have attended other networking companies and they say it's global, but oh, my dear, whenever I try to register with one of the latest, it's even a company here in the USA, it took me 2 hours in order to register. Why? There's something wrong with the server. There's something wrong with the website. I could not get in. I could not go through the process. With Atomy, it only took me a few minutes and presto, my name is already in the website. I already have my office. I have my shopping mall and all and everything that has to go with the business. So you only need to spend what you want to spend. But definitely, I will have to remind you again and again that this is zero investment with unimaginable results. And you'll find out about that a little bit later. There you go. You can start purchasing excellent quality at such a low price. Absolute product, absolute price. Absolute means quality. Efficacy is very high. And people come back and buy the products. Just like in the story of Dolly, they keep coming back. That's why she is enjoying her store. She has both an online store and a physical store, and she's using her house for that matter. Why not? You make money. I mean, people come to you, so you serve them with humility. You just tell them honestly the truth, and they will buy the product. And she made a lot of money in spite of the fact. Now, what does PV stand for? Focus again on PV, because we'll be using PV a lot more from now on. PV is point value. So for every product that is for sale in Atomy, there is an equivalent point value. Just like when you go to SM, when you buy, they give you rewards. They give you points that's convertible into cash, but they're minimum. But that's how they keep their customers coming back. That's reinforcing customer loyalty. But in our case, I would like to remind everybody else that the point value of the product is much higher than the price of the product. For example, I will use Hemohim as an example. Hemohim flagship #1 selling product is 4,300 pesos in the Philippines for $1, and it has 60 sachets in the box, and you could use that for like almost 2 months. The point value of that is 46,000 points. So can you imagine that? I was thinking about a networking company that I was a part of, and then the price of this product is, let's say, 900 pesos. The point value is 450. It's 50% of the price of the product. So can you see the difference? Can you see why I joined Atomy? Because all of these differences are significant. They're telling us that we can actually achieve our goals in Atomy. Now, point value. Let's remember that this is the basis for determining your commission. This is the basis for computing the commission. Don't worry, the system will do it. They already have the software, and the software will just do the computation of your commissions. Now, there are cases whereby some members forget to purchase the products. They forget about Atomy, and after 1 year, they did not purchase. You know what happens? They lose their membership. And before they know it, they have like 100 million point value in their group under them. What happens to that? The 100 million point value, or PV, disappears. It vanishes with your membership. If you're smart, you should always take a look at your business, even if you're not doing it religiously. But within the year, you have to purchase even just one toothbrush. And one toothbrush is how much, Feby?
430, 8 pieces in a box.
Okay, 8
430
pieces.
in pesos.
430 pesos, 8 pieces. And that is the best seller. Remember, we're selling a toothbrush every second. So you just buy that to maintain your membership so you don't lose it. It's a win-win situation. You can also give it as a gift during Christmas. By the way, Christmas is fast approaching. So be careful not to lose your membership. We would like to emphasize that from the very beginning of your experience or your business in Atomy. All right. So let's say that this is your structure and you purchase some products and it's amounting to 10,000 PV. This is what you call your personal PV, personal point value. Now, we have 2 legs, right? A left leg and a right leg. So your members here in your left leg can also purchase products and it will accumulate to you. That will all be accumulated to you as the sponsor. And also on the right leg, if they have 2.5 million, this will never disappear as long as you maintain your membership. And what is the significance of all this? Okay, when the computer also, the system, the software will be able to recognize the smaller point. Let's say your right leg is 2.5 million and your left leg is 2.7 million. The computation, this is now a pair, all right? A point value, a group point value pairing. And the computation will be based on the smaller point value. But you're still qualified to get a commission. So always watch your structure. Right. According to your, you have a personal point value and you have a group value, a group point value, or a GPV and a PPV. And these are the equivalent of the purchases that you make. So when we talk about membership, we have different kinds of dealership. As members, you start with a sales rep. When you have accumulated, if you have purchased like 10,000 worth of PV up to 299,999, you're a sales rep. Agent would be above that, 300,000 up to 600,000. Special agent would be 700,000 up to 1.4 million. Dealer would be 1.5 million up to 3 million. And the exclusive distributor would be like 2.4 million. So we have Dolly here, and who is already in that particular level, and Dina, she has that kind of personal PV, but she's also a diamond master. How do we earn? Let's summarize the 5 into 3. We earn through general commission, mastership promotion incentives, bonus, and the education center commission. What are these? The education commission, you will get, this is the center, you educate the members, you train the members. So you get 6% of a center's total PV, and it is paid to the center. All right. So every time you register, you'll have to choose a particular center nearest to your area, or a center within your area. And when you choose that, okay, whatever purchases are credited to that particular center, and they get 6% of the commission. In return, they will help you, they will support you, they will train you. So that is the way it goes here. What is a general commission? This one is a daily commission. You actually receive this every week. And that's 44% of the entire sales PV. It will be distributed among the qualified members. But you should have like 10,000 PV to qualify to be able to enjoy that 44% commission. All right, because the company is actually sharing 70% commission to its business partners, to its members, and 30% of the profit. We're talking 70% of the profit, okay? And 30% of the profit goes back to the company. So they are very generous. Remember a while ago, it's 6% for the center plus 44%. That is actually 50%. What happens to the 20%? We will take care of that later on. But first, let's explain what the binary system and the PV accumulation is. Yeah, everybody's familiar probably with the binary system. If you've been in the networking business, this is a very common word. But in Atomy, it's quite different because we are talking pairing of PV accumulation.
Hindi tao.
Yes. It's not when you recruit and you recruit a person, and you put the one on the left and you put the other one on the right, then there's a pairing, you get a commission. But because they paid like 8,000 pesos to enter, and probably the commission would be, the pairing would be around 800 pesos or 1,000 pesos right away, but they have to pay. In our case, it's zero investment. So everybody has a chance. So how does it work? Okay, you're qualified now because you have purchased worth 10,000 PV. Products equivalent to 10,000 PV. Am I right? Okay. Now your members in your left leg started purchasing Hem because they needed it. And on the right leg, they purchase also Hem and also skincare products. So their PV on the right is 300,000 PV, and on the left is 300,000 PV. Well, we know that one Hem is 46,000. So how many Hems should be purchased in order to accumulate 300,000? And when that happens, you get at least a daily commission of 1,000 pesos for as long as nagpapares yan ng PV. You get 1,000 pesos daily commission. But look at this. You increased your purchases, so your personal PV went up to 300,000, and your members still repurchase around that much, 300,000 PV on your left and 300,000 PV on your right. So your commission goes higher. It goes up now to 3,000 pesos per day. Okay, as long as there is a pairing and as long as you have this qualifying PV. Next, it goes higher because you really worked hard. You sold a lot of products like Dolly, and so you accumulated on your personal PV 700,000 point value. 700,000 point value. Well, the uplines saw you and they started also purchasing like upline, like downline, stuff like that. Idol kanila, sige, purchase din tayo. And so with the other leg, what happens now, you have a pairing of 700,000 PV on the left and on the right. How much do you get? Congratulations. You have now 6,000 pesos worth of commission on a daily basis. Now, let me ask you a question. How much is the minimum wage in Manila or in the Philippines?
530.
530 pesos to be exact in Manila.
Yes, so that's what I
And
know.
of course, yeah, well, that's really very low. But with the pandemic, there are no jobs. People are suffering. The rate of unemployment has gone up. So we have to share this particular business to them because look, it's a time of taking care of our immune system so that we don't get the coronavirus. At the same time, they can do the business. And there is no registration fee. There's no investment. So basically, they can do this. They just have to be very, very patient. So if you have like 6,000 pesos a day, as opposed to 530 pesos a day, where would you like to be a part of? Of course.
6,000.
Yeah, of course. Atomy na lang. Di ba? Okay. Now, my example here is Dolly and Febby. They already have like 2.4 million PV.
Personal.
And on the left leg, 50 million PV accumulated was purchased by the group. And on the other leg is another 50 million PV. So approximately you will get 60,000 pesos. 60,000 pesos on a daily income. But wait, you have to work hard. And how do you do it? What is the platform? You have to actually invite people to join you in the company so that you will build your consumer base. You will build your customers. And whenever those customers buy, you get a share of the profit. A share of the profit for the company. All right. So we can be our little Amazon.com because purchasing is online, selling is online, and we have that shopping mall online under our name. Okay. So Bezos is the richest man in the world. He owns the platform. He owns the business. All the profits go to him. In our case, at least we share. And we come up with our own business. And we are entitled to 60,000 pesos. But you have to build your consumer base. Now, a while ago, with the 700,000 PV that you have accumulated, your right leg has a lower PV. And that's always the basis, 300,000. And the other leg has 700,000. So the system will actually compute your commission based on this. So instead of getting 6,000, you will get 3,000 pesos. But still, be grateful. That's a day, a day's earnings. How can you not be grateful at all? That's 3,000 pesos. Then improve. Try to balance your organization. And now, this is the 20%. Remember the 20%? Because 20% plus 44 plus 6% equals 70%. That is the profit that the company shares with us. All right. What is the master's bonus? There are 7 levels. We have the sales master, that's the beginning, diamond master, Febby is a diamond master, Sharon Rose master, Dina Lee is a Sharon Rose master, the star master, the royal master, the crown master, and our mindset, our GPS pointed into that direction. the Imperial Master level. Okay, so how does this work? Let's talk about a sales master first. So you're a special agent and you have 700,000 personal point value. That's your personal point value. Now your left leg accumulated 2.5 million point value in purchases. And the right leg also accumulated 2.5 million of purchases, all right, in PV. So what happens here? What is your bonus? You'll get a free gift of Hem. You'll get also a skincare set and an evening skincare set. And cash would be 40,000 pesos for the first 2 weeks. The 20,000 is your general commission. And the other 20,000 is a gift from the company because you made it to the sales master. Remember, we're talking about a bonus. So that is an incentive as another type of commission. However, you really worked hard and you went up to 1.5 million PV. You're now a diamond master because you invest in your recruits, in your members. Invest on somebody that's really doing a hard work, that's really passionate, and that's really intending to make it in Atomy. Invest in them. And so you develop 2 sales masters on the left, 2 sales masters on the right. This allows you to a laptop computer, which you will need for your business. Okay, palakpakan natin. Laptop computer, again, skincare set, because they would like us to be really beautiful while we are explaining our business, while we're talking to our people. We are the Atomy brand. We have to show that. We should be glowing. And we will also be given an evening skincare. So, how much is the income here, Feby, as a diamond master? Because you're a diamond master.
80,000 pesos.
80,000. Is that the bonus? Is that the bonus?
Including the general commission.
Okay, bonus and general commission, it totals to 80,000 pesos within the first 2 weeks.
2 weeks
2 weeks
only.
pa lang yan, ha? 2 weeks pa lang yan. Okay. The Sharon Rose Master, Dina Lee, thank you for inviting Feby and showing the business. Now, the Sharon Master is you have to have 2.4 million personal point, personal PV, correct? Yes. 2.4 million. And then you should develop 2 Diamond Masters on the left and 2 Diamond Masters on the right. And what does this entail? 80,000 pesos cash. 2 travel tickets. Why not? Enjoy the life. You've got your allowance, go travel. It's all on the company's expense. Expand your network in other countries. Am I not right? And here,
yes. Sharon Rose, 200,000 general commission.
Sharon Rose.
Yeah. 80,000 is incentive from the company.
Okay, the incentive here. Okay, thank you for correcting this one. So 80,000 is the incentive. It's the bonus. It's the free gift for you because you achieve that particular level. But your earnings in the general commission, remember we have a general commission daily, it will tantamount to 200,000 pesos. All right, because your consumer base is expanding. Your members will be sharing the business to everybody. So you are growing, and that is the concept here. That is the basic platform of this particular business. Star Master. All right. There is a very beautiful story about a Star Master. The first Filipino Star Master in the Philippines is Renz Barboza. Mm-hmm. He was only a high school graduate. He worked as a meat vendor. Kargador pa siya sa palengke. Buhat, tinda ng karne on a daily basis for survival and for subsistence. Then, after a while, gusto rin niyang ma-promote. He applied sa SM At SM, he did everything, but he can only be promoted at a certain level because he doesn't have a college diploma. Unfortunately speaking, no diploma in college, no promotion. So he tried to apply for another store, Guess. Ganun din, wala ring promotion because he lacks the qualifications. He applied for a job abroad in the Middle East, and he was guaranteed 40,000 pesos a month salary. But he met a friend who introduced Atomy to him, and he got amazed with Atomy. He attended all the trainings, he attended all the meetings, he read everything, he researched, knowledge is power, correct? Yeah. Knowledge is the antidote to fear. You will not be shy to share this if you have the knowledge. So that's what he did. And today, from meat vendor to Star Master. So what did he receive? There you go. That high school graduate, Renz Barbosa, received a cash bonus of 400,000 pesos and 4 travel tickets with the family to go out of the country and expand the business, because now he's a Star Master. And how much is the general commission?
800,000 pesos in 2 weeks' time.
800,000 pesos. Can you imagine that? Well, I told you a while ago that this will lead us to unimaginable results. And this is the unimaginable result of Renz Barbosa by doing the hard work, by doing everything that Atomy taught him to do. That's all it takes. And you can also do it. If Renz Barbosa did it, you can also do it. And from the from the Star Master, we move on to the Royal Master. And here you have to develop 2 Star Masters on your left and 2 Star Masters on your right. And this is the incentive. It gets higher, my friends. It's now 2 million pesos cash. 4 travel tickets, go and expand your network out of the country. A car rental fee. So you'll have a car so you can be more mobile and you can really go places. The rental fee will be shouldered by the company. And this is the beginning of your retirement funds. You will get a debit card of 80,000 pesos monthly. Whenever you spend that for your operations, they will actually replenish it. So use the money wisely. But this is forever and ever and ever. And mind you, our business can be inherited up to the 3rd generation. We are the 1st generation. Your children will be your 2nd generation. And the 3rd generation will be your grandchildren. And they will inherit all of this. They'll inherit the car, the cash, and the debit card, and the cash price. And how much is their general commission now as Royal Master?
Millions na rin yan.
Febby.
Millions, more than 2 million.
Millions, there's a lot of money that can be inherited by the 2nd and the 3rd generation if anything happens to you. I hope not yet, because we'll have to enjoy our business, the fruits of our labor. And now we move on to the Crown Master. You just developed 2 Royal Masters and 2 Royal Masters on the other side. Now your PV, your personal PV is 2.4 million. So you have achieved that level. These are the rewards. 12 million pesos cash incentive. That's regalo lang yan. 12 million pesos regalo. Again, 4 travel tickets. And now your debit card is up to 200,000 pesos. And you will be given a luxury car. That will be your car. Why not?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Anong networking company or anong other corporate companies na capable of giving you this? Amazon can't give you this. Microsoft won't give you this. They will only give it to their partners, but not you as an employee. All right.
Yeah.
So we are blessed. We're
What
blessed.
about the General Commission?
Oh yes.
The
How
General
much is the General Commission of a Crown Master, Miss Feby?
Yeah, Milius, depende kasi yan pag plastar. So kung marunong tayo mag-maximize, it will be, we will have another meeting for that.
Okay, but the thing now, it's 12 million pesos cash incentive.
Regalo, yeah.
And definitely, ang daily commission yan, because you now have a very large group. I'm sure may mga millions of pesos na commission. And this is our goal, the Imperial Master. Ano itong Imperial Master? 2.4 million personal PV. You develop 2 Crown Masters on the left, and you develop 2 Crown Masters on the right. And these are the reinforcements.
Wow.
4 travel tickets, 400,000 debit card. Oh, tumataas na yung retirement funds mo, 400,000. That's for your operations. You spend that for the month, and then they will replenish it. If you only spend like 50% of that, like 200,000, they will only replenish 200,000 pesos into your debit card. So maximize your business. You travel, expand, do everything possible to increase the base, the consumer base. And at this point in time, since you are an Imperial Master, this is the last level. You cannot go any higher than that. Your objective now is to help your
organizations.
So you use your debit card to actually help your organization. All right. And not only that, they will also give you an office, a very beautiful office in style with a secretary. The secretary will be paid by the company. The salary that the company will pay the secretary is around 60,000 pesos. And the driver, you'll be given a driver. I almost forgot. And the company will pay 80,000 pesos for the driver. So you know the rate of drivers in the Philippines. So I will not make any comment. That is all up to you. It's your business. Just spend your money wisely and help other people. And how much is a gift? Diba, may regalo, may cash na regalo. There you go, my dear friends, my business partners, new members and new recruits. This is what you will get, 40 million pesos cash. If it were in the United States, it's $1 million US. Sige. Pag-isipin, i-process muna natin ito. I'll leave you with this particular image. Let's process it. Just close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes, as a matter of fact, and listen to what I am about to say. Everybody, close your eyes, and I mean it. And focus, meditate on my words. In the jungles of Africa, when the sun rises, a lion wakes up, and that lion must run as fast as it can, because otherwise the lion will starve to death. In the jungles of Africa, when the sun rises, a gazelle needs to wake up, but that gazelle must run faster than the lion because the lion will eat the gazelle if it doesn't run as fast. In the jungles of the Philippines and in the jungles of the world, when the sun rises, we must all wake up. Wake up, and we have to run as fast as we can. We go out there and recruit. We share the word, we share the business to everyone that we know. Otherwise, we will never be able to hit our jackpot price, which is 40 million pesos or $1 million US. Open your eyes now.